Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Devi and I do videos on beauty, lifestyle and cooking. So please subscribe before you leave for some good content, and then if you're coming back, thank you. And for today, we're going to see how to make your small eyes look bigger with makeup. And that's something I learned over the course of years because I always felt my eyes were small, and usually when I smile, my eyes really go small. So I'm always looking for tips and tricks wherein I can make my eyes look bigger. And these are few tricks which I've learned over the course of years, and it really does help me. And if you have small eyes or hooded eyes, let's see how I do this. Of course, all the steps what I show you may not be feasible on a daily basis, but at least these are tricks which you can try it out for yourself. So let's see how I try to do this. So hi, so I don't have anything else on my face. I've kind of prepped my skin. I did my eyebrows and I have some lipstick on. As far as my eyes are concerned, you can see that they are bare. They don't have anything on. So I'll show you small tricks where you, if you got eyes like me or anything like hooded eyes, you could probably make them a little bit bigger. You cannot see some, drastic changes, as in you cannot see them very big or something, but you can at least make it look a little bigger. So let's see, without any further ado, let's see how I do this. I'll show you the tricks as I'm going through. For this, you need a kajal pencil or gel like this. Anything which you are using is good. And also a eyeliner pencil. Eyeliner, you could use any liquid eyeliner. This is like a felt tip pen, so I'm using this. So now let's see, I'll kind of zoom you a little more in so that you can actually see the way I do it. Yeah, so welcome real close to my face. So for starters, I'll make sure that I'm in the frame, but since the mirror and the light is here, you may find me looking this side, but I'll definitely explain what I'm doing. So the first and foremost is tight lining. Now tight lining, most of you, if you are aware about tight lining, good. If you don't know what is tight line, is the line on top. Just like how you have the water line here, there is a line on top. So we are going to tight line, as in put kajal or the gel eyeliner on that upper lash line, or tight lining it's called. So you can take a pencil like this. Ideally a smudge proof will be good. And go with the pencil on the tight line. For today I'm taking a pot gel liner, and this is by Eyeshadow. So I'm going to just take a brush as this, and then I'm going to lift my eye, and you can see the fleshy part. So this, I'm going to put this so I have tight lined this eye. So yeah, it could get a little tickly in the eye, and sometimes your eyes could tear up as well, but it's just for that momentary thing, then you're going to be fine. So if you see the has what to say, the kajal or the liner, So likewise I'm going to go on this eye. So now we have tightlined the eyes. If you see, you will have a nice dark lash line in terms of, because the inner part of the lash line is, we have nicely put a black liner, so it's going to kind of really open up the eyes. So the next step we're going to do is take eyeliner, and now we're going on top. Go as close as to the lash line as possible, and because the eyes are generally small, people with small eyes or hooded eyes are not lucky enough to have those, you know, fancy wing eyeliner. So what you have to do is really go close to the lash line. So that's what I'm going to do now. So now if you see, there is eyeliner very close to the lash line. I'm just going to close so you can see it's very close. It's really close as such. And then you have your you have tight lined as well, so that also it kind of gives a nice accentuated. There is, you can see the difference between both the eyes. So let me finish this as well. So now I have tight lined, and I have also put eyeliner very close to the lash line. So next thing is you could go for an eyeshadow, or if you are not a person who uses eyeshadow, then just go to a mascara. So I'm somebody who uses what you call a little bit of eyeshadow. You could go for one shade all over your crease, or a little bit of glitter, but not an overkill of glitter. So I'm just going to take one shade. And another thing for applying eyeshadow for hooded eyes is try to apply eyeshadow with your eyes open, and exactly you know where the color is going to show. If you see, I will look at this way. So open your eyes, and then you kind of put the brush in and go in this wiper motion. So you will see exactly where the eyeshadow is sitting. So it's a nice way of knowing. If you had to close your eyes and put the eyeshadow when you open, especially for hooded eyes, you don't know how much of it is getting covered. So ideally open your eyes, and of course please don't hurt your eyes. So people with small eyes, we don't have much space to play around on the lid. So ideally one matte eyeshadow for a daytime look. If you're going for an office or something, you could just make do with this. For a nighttime look, I would take a angular brush, and you have applied the eyeliner. On top of that eyeliner, just go take this shade. Just to add a little bit of pop to this, I put a kind of shimmery kind of an eyeshadow, just like an eyeliner, on top of the black line. So it kind of really gives a very nice look, as in terms of, it gives a nice pop to the eyes. So at this stage I'm going to use mascara. You can use any mascara which you use. I'm using the Benefit mascara. So now if you see, there is much more, the eyes are looking much more open and big and wide. I'll kind of zoom you out. So if you see, the eyes are looking much more. I'll try to include a before and after picture so that you can kind of see how it actually ties up the entire thing. And now if you want, you could go for, kajal in your lower lash line as well. Nothing too much on the lower lash line, because we have done a lot on the top. We're putting more emphasis on the upper lash line, so we have that over there. And then I would just take a little bit of color, as in an eyeshadow, and just stick it underneath, just to tie up the entire look. I won't take the color all the way to the end, just halfway. I'll stop halfway. And the shade which I used on the top lid as like a liner, the whole thing, I'm just going to take it in the lower lash line as well. So now if you see, there's a lot of emphasis on the eyes, and they look much bigger and bright. So I hope you can see the difference now from the before and the after, as to how we have kind of defined the eyes. There's a lot of emphasis now on the eyes. So guys, I hope you like the few tricks which I showed you, and as I said earlier, some of them may not be possible if you're in a hurry, but then if you do practice, and the tight lining part of it you can do with a pencil, and it can be done pretty fast. It's just a matter of practice, and of course try to do it with a gel kind of a pencil, which is long lasting and waterproof, so that will kind of keep the liner for a long time. And let me know if you also have small eyes and you are looking at how to make them big. I'll see you in my next video, and please subscribe and let me know what you think of this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.